General McCombs were flickering back and forth, reading the report Guy had sent regarding the Bakar's gift. It had been a UTC probe once, millennia ago, modified so it would survive the test of time, and while its power core had failed that test, its memory core had not. It was part time capsule, part Rosetta Stone, part testimonial. Every human world had fallen in the end, even Earth. Smashed flat by repeated kinetic strikes, a fancy way to say the bastards had taken asteroids and flung them down the gravity well. Tectonic plates had been cracked in half by some. Gaia 1 was thought to have survived with a single ZT facility, but at the time the probe had been launched, that had not been confirmed. The Makar world was the last freed by the UTC, and General Stanford had opted to take his ships back to Sol, do what they could to find Gaia 1, and repair any ZD facilities they could. Failing that, set their ships to automatic and leave them to patrol the system until they lost power. In the end, not counting McComb's frozen populace, General Stanford had less than 1,000 people left. Less than 20% had been female, and all of them rendered barren by wounds or radiation. No other planet was known to have a surviving ZD facility. The Morlov had, by design or accident, managed to destroy each and every facility on every planet they managed to overrun. The few they didn't, they rushed fabrication and installed of them. There had been reactor accidents. McComb looked over at Dr. Duquesne. "Looks like we're it." She nodded. She paused, tears in her eyes. "I agree, General." He couldn't blame her. Until now they hadn't known. Not really known that no one else made it. He wanted nothing more than to curl into a ball and weep. But he had a job to do. Make sure humanity survived. "We've got a self-near ready and a pilot. Civilian news chopper pilot, but they had surplus self-nears, so Gaia said he needed little training. I'd like you and Corporal Mix to go retrieve one of the Molnirs Gaia built at Mimir's well, and expect any Gungirs along your flight path." She nodded. "But why?" He thought about not telling her for half a second, but it didn't matter. "Because I'd like to go home, to Earth, to see if General Stanford managed to find one, get her operational, and salvage and ZDs." "And if they didn't?" she asked. "I instructed Gaia to build an AI core we can transport with us along with a spaceborne nanoforge. We'll install a copy of Gaia into the new core, give her the nanoforge, and set her to rebuilding Earth." "Then what?" "Then we'll leave her there while we rebuild Terra Nova. Eventually we'll recolonize Earth. We will rise from this stronger than we were, and we won't let something like the Morlov ever happen again," he said firmly. She looked up, tears gone from her eyes. "Goddamn right we won't."